just gonna save real quick. February 23rd, 11:56 a.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 2. Mr. Wright. What? Our trials always like this for you. Like swimming up from the bottom of a lake about to reach surface. But no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there. Yeah. Except today, hey, we were swimming in quicksand. What happened with your sister? Apparently she got called off to the judges. Huh? Probably something to do with that piece of equipment. So, this is what we turned the trial around, right? Our only weapon is a tiny, insignificant piece of cloth. I'm the only one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. Hola, partner. They say he show a red cloth to a bull, it'll end up... You and I saw was a younger, at least. Officer Marshall! I thought I'd come to take a look to see how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. They've got the home ranch locked down, tighter than fort in enemy territory. That's how hard it is. That's hard to slip out, huh? Let's go over there anyway. All the police I've seen the last 2 days have really on edge. Don't you get out enough on your plate without worrying about other people, comrade? You could be doing whatever, worrying about it. The chief prosecutor states in mufflers, for example. Officer Marshall, the whole muffler thing doesn't have anything to do with scars. You wasn't even wearing a scar. You don't say. Now don't just speed all. Wait a second, I've heard that phrase from another Capcom character. Are you Ray from Breath of Fire 3, dude? I've seen a red breeze blow at her slanted neck many a time. Saw it that day too. She was wearing a red muffler. What? At the awards ceremony afternoon. I thought Edgeworth seen it too, I'd reckon. What does that mean? The photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing one. So Miss Starr wasn't mistaken? Well, it's about time. Remember, partner. Sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns, and sometimes you just gotta let the bull go where it will. And about this? So what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright? If it's steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Hooey. For some reason, I'll take if you can find some steak sauce, hook me up with some fine ribs. I'll hook you up with a good barbecue rib. So we get some ourselves a good barbecue, man. I'd like to resume. What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue, your lips are purple, your sweating boots, the furrowed brow, those grindy teeth, those watery eyes. What's more, your eyes are unfocused, you're doubled over, and your back is bent. It can't be. This can't happen. I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth. Well then, I believe it is time we continued on with this trial. During our research, I had requested that the prosecution conducted... This is unacceptable. It seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself. Excuse me, knock knock. My bad, I didn't do the right voice. Let's switch this. Strange, scruffy art seems to be filling the court. He reminds me of somebody, so I gotta do the right voice. Hey, the temperature was 5.7 degrees when that man came in. Who on earth is he? Ah, it's you! Oh, hey. Sorry, I'm late, G. The roads were packed, it's just... Long time no see, G. How you been? Swim much these days? Oh, hello! I've been so busy. Busy smizzy. G, my boy, you have to make time to relax. Yes, indeed. G seems to be his nickname for the judge. G seems to be his nickname for the judge. I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Sorry, but who are you? Aha. Sorry, Righto. The attorney, I've heard good things about you, son. Thanks. Sorry, so sorry about little Worthy giving you all that trouble, eh? You know, we should all go swimming together sometime, Jolly. Little Worthy? Mr. Wright, you don't know the district chief of police? Well, we haven't met personally, so I didn't know him. Chief of police? He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district. Well, we haven't met. Name's Gant. Damon Gant. Pleased to meet you, everyone. Don't get me confused with that handsome Iron Taker. So, what do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you came to this courtroom, hasn't it? Well, Worthy here. Look at that poor fellow. I thought I'd help him out by bringing this. Hey, that's my sister's muffler? So Mr. O wasn't just saying. When the crime occurred, this guy really is wearing a muffler. But to think that it was stuffed in the exhaust pipe. On Leatherworthy's car, no less. I'm really quite embarrassed. It's really quite embarrassing, even for us. What's this? It's what you'd call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, isn't it? Chief, what kind of outfit are you running? Mr. Edgeworth, how could you miss such a vital piece of it? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job? Wait a minute, Worthy. I've no desire to. I'm telling you to wait, or didn't you hear me? I will finish my sentence, or else I will suplex you into oblivion. I have to have a look at this document where it says person in charge of the investigation. There's no mistaking that the signature is there. Miles Edgeworth. That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had your head in the clouds because you got the award. Your head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I'll expect it. What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean this mess that you made. This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth lose at a loss of words. This is a kind of major blunder. Is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. God! The court accepts this new evidence, but I'd like to ask the defense a favor first. Yes, just to be sure, I'd like you to take a look at the blade of this knife. The blade? Oh no, of course, I don't see why not. Could you open it up for me, I wonder? Yes, well. Push the switch in. I cut my finger, Mr. Wright. I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore. Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point it at people anymore. Come on, just hurry up and open it. And with that in there, through the switchblade knife. Oh my God, I'm thinking Rocky Horror. Wait a second. Looks like there's blood stains on one end. And it's broken, and more blood. Wow, don't scare me like that. I'm the one who's scared. Look at the knife blade. The tip is broken off, and there's all blood stains. Blood. Switchblade knife. This does not excuse the... What do you hear an explanation from the chief of police himself? I'm sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us about the split between the police, the prosecutors and the police and this night? Sure thing. Not a problem. Not even a little one, really. This knife is special, but I can't say how here, unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. This was a bad day for the police department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department. See, what a mess. Time of the crime, 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not like it's officially linked to this case yet. I can't talk much about it. That's such information, Najee. We have exactly objection. Wait a second. You said 5:15. That's the exact time Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Order. Anyway, we are all flustered at the, as what you might well assume, in the middle of a top-secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay? I think we understand police departments are two, right, mister? At the same time, in two different places. The chances of that all really stand. Scientifically speaking, I'd like to emphasize my right to cross-examine the witness. One second. Keep your questions focused. Let's see. Does that sound right? Objection. Wait a second. Goodness. This night. Something to do with difficult. What do you mean? Aha! And honest to goodness, what do you mean? From the Urgy. This is great. Look at the tag on the knife. It reads SL92. And this is important. Why? Over here, we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. What's this? 6 minus 7s 12 2. Your Honor, it's upside down. Upside? A memo which makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it out, what do you get? 2 of 21. Aha! Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down. SL9? That's the same thing that's written on this knife's tag. Order? Order? Well, Chief? Well. I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Righto. I win? What game is this guy playing? Department's man. So this knife was stolen. Yeah, but on the day of the murder. As it was evidence, you say, it was a weapon, in fact, weapon of murder. Nice. Good show, Lilliworthy. It was a murder weapon as it happened. Twice. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder. How do you think there wasn't much of Wait. Same day as the detective prosecutor. Another detective was killed at the police department. That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Urgy? I'm at a loss of words. The perpetrator, did you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. Arrested? That was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Righto. Ooh, good one. This one. Kid's sharp. Yes, I'll tell you one thing. It was a stab wound, and when did he die? 5:15. So let's find out where was the body found. Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime took place at the evidence room in the police department. Room? Wait a second. I haven't heard of that. The evidence room? Didn't he mention that his testimony? Happy. Just ended our ticket to go to town on this case. To get this is established. We finally have some. Now we have to get Gon to testify about this. Chief, the defense's position is this: the connection between the two cases has already been proven. You don't say. Then what is your connection? Yes, out with it, mister. The connection is here. The knife was found in the lot where this was stowed. The police department's evidence room. Not to mention, the victim had on him the case number and the knife's evidence tag. And we also know that the detective murdered it was killed in that same evidence room. Indeed, there do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence. You two make a good pair. Yeah, it took my men 2 days to figure out what you did to Stride here. Chief, I request you release your information on the victim at the police department. You see, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet, I know. Can we get the information unofficially? Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all. What, really? Who would have guessed? I'll cooperate if I can't reveal the name of the victim. Hold it. If you're gonna tell us a little, why not? Oh well, you have to do everything properly. Oh well. ID number. The victim's ID number. Sure, why not? Tell me his a little ID number is Goodman. Well, that's quite long, and we have to remember these. It drives me nuts. 8-2? I can't do it. Didn't get. It was 5-8, if I'm correct. It tells me something. Fiona? It does, I think. Meaning? Where does this mean? Yeah, well, let us hear what the defense has to say. What is it, Mr. Wright? You're getting like a schoolgirl on prom night? Are you getting laid? No, I just got confused. What's this? Huh? You just come out with guns blazing. Actually, I have a police ID number here. Ooh, is it yours? No, Your Honor. I'm a defense attorney, remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. Shame on you. Personal IDs are top secret. Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189. And what this means? What exactly? Wait, that ID we just heard from the chief started with 82. I forgot it. You didn't even get the step right again. The number the chief gave us was 5842189. Wait a second, right? Does this mean? Yep. I mean that's what I want to know. The two ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. And what does the witness think about that? Oh, sharp as a tack, right? Oh, sharp as a tack. But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot. Yes, Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at evidence at the same time. That's impossible. So what you're saying is, we're killed at the same time in a completely different location. No. I'm a prosecutor. No, just a second, Worthy. No, get all flustered. Your Honor, the police department has made it a grave error in this case. Wait! I said wait! Or did you not hear me? Again, Worthy. The oversight, the grave error, Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours. What? How? How dare? We informed you yesterday. I believe our Officer Meekins brought you the news. Officer Meekins. Mr. Wright, where have we heard that? Wait. Aha! Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. You've got your report. You don't mean him. According to Meekins, you didn't accept it. Hard to believe, but your officer, he told me, he said the report had nothing to do with the Atlanta Sky incident. The detective who's got Erdman murdered at the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is right on the top of the report. God! Why didn't your officer tell me? Honestly, I'm not sure if the officer was capable of making connections. He seemed challenged. In any case, it's a serious error. It goes like it's on your part, Worthy. But, sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence, then I. No. No such luck at this time, Worthy. I say unworthy. What? Now, what was the second rule of evidence law? Well, Mr. Huh? Oh, well, it's unregistered evidence must be relevant to the case in trial. And how is this rule relevant? Normally, you just submit a list of evidence to be used in the court record before the trial. This report wasn't on that list. So, what does that mean? I couldn't submit this until a connection was proven in court. The connection was just proven by Wright over here. Good job, Otto, my boy. Huh? I was just doing my job. No! 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 It seems we have to come to an end to the job. I know what you're going through a tough time, Martha, with all these rumors. You and the defendant's chair just this past December. I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part. Mr. Edgeworth, please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened. If it's the last thing I do. You have my profound apologies, sir. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I will grant one further day as the prosecution has requested. Will this be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Whatever your punishment for this, for your sake, I hope it's decisive. Very well, court is adjourned. To be continued. And we'll see you all in the next